if you have switched over, having watched the Gibraltar Dart Trophy action.
44.
This may be the final, but don't worry, we have another tournament coming straight after
100.
this, the third Women's Series event. It's the race for that top spot after 6 events at the end of tomorrow really
85.
heats up. Grand Slam spot on offer. 156 on offer here for Fallon Sherrock.
100.
So come the end of tomorrow then, Murph, is it going to be the usual suspects, do you think, fighting it out for those places?
Well, the interesting thing with the way it's been done is that only one player will
60.
be certain of anything at the end of tomorrow, and we'll do it all again in Barnsley next month.
Game shot.
And Sherrock seals the first leg on double top. And then the second Grand Slam spot and the places at the World Championship will be decided. But you're going to be looking at
140.
things at the end of these first 6 events, knowing what kind of position you're in. Would be possible, I suppose, for somebody to get into such a great position that they were
100.
almost uncatchable. If someone were to win, say, 4 or 5 of these events.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. We want it to go down to the very last game of
85.
Barnsley, the very last match.
The very last leg. That'll do. This'll do.
180.
It'll do very nicely indeed as Fallon Sherrock fires in the first maxi of this final.
$60.
We were talking about the Women's Series events last year, and this is a repeat of one of those finals. The
140.
last one. We've actually still, in what is now 6 events, only had 7 different finalists
96.
for the Women's Series, and one of them's not in this weekend in Aileen de Graaf. What a leg of darts this could turn out to be for Fallon Sherrock.
41.
Well, Fallon Sherrock's gone 100, 180, 140, and then hit 41 to leave tops. There's an outside chance that Corrine could nick the leg. Tops now for 120.
Game
Oh, what a shot that is. You'd have absolutely put your house on Fallon to win that leg with the way she was scoring. But Corrine Hammond with 120 shot out there. Great darts. Absolutely brilliant
40.
darts.
Yeah, incredible. Talking about how good a leg it could have been for Fallon Sherrock, it turned out to be
100.
a brilliant leg for her opponent, who in the, well, first 4 legs that she won against Dieter Hedman was finishing absolutely sublimely. It all got a
42.
little bit wobbly towards the end of that match, but certainly she's shown what she's got in her locker in that department.
Well, I think Corrine has sent a message there to Fallon to say, listen, you've got to
140.
focus this whole match. You're not just going to run over me. And I dare say Fallon will duly
60.
oblige. One thing she can do is adapt to any match that's being played.
It certainly augurs well for the rest of this final. It is a fine start
85.
to this tournament decider. Fallon Sherrock to
59.
get to it. Has enjoyed wins against Maria O'Brien, Natalie Gilbert, Rhiannon O'Sullivan, Ros Bulmer and Joanne Locke. That's a decent list of names she's beaten to get to this final.
100.
Yeah, I totally agree. Corrine Hammond now sitting down on 76
100.
after only a dozen darts. And has the pleasure of knowing she's got 6 darts at it. Might only need 2.
60.
Well, she will have 3 more.
41.
Oh, she's going to get another 3 minimum, or 6 darts again, because where Fallon's got a ricochet there, she's hit the one and left a
No
a bogey number. But Corrine's just hit double 16 instead of double 8. And every time you miss, Murph, the pressure mounts.
And from a bogey to a bust.
97.
And that pressure has now mounted on Hammond. Can she handle it? That is the question.
Game shot.
That is the answer. Corrine Hammond has turned this tie on its head. She breaks and leads 2-1.
It's almost, Murph, as if when Corrine has a fabulous leg and
42.
she's in like complete control, she falters on her finishing. When she's under pressure and under the cosh a little bit, she nails it. Let yourself get behind Corrine. Hope they miss and then just nail it.
Well, we're still in the earlier stages of this final. Just will let you know that the draw has been done for the third event. Fallon Sherrock has drawn Sarah Roberts.
140.
Corrine Hammond has drawn young Irish talent Katie Sheldon, who we saw on the live stream earlier today. Standout ties include matches between Anastasia
100.
Dobromyslova and Lorraine Hyde, Vicky Prum and Denise Cassidy, Mikuru Suzuki and Robin Byrne, and Dieter Hedman
126.
and Natalie Gilbert in the first round. Lisa Ashton has been drawn against Louise Stockings.
45.
Can't do the same joke twice, can I?
I have to say, I was waiting for it.
I'll put a sock in it this time.
136.
Well, Sherrock has left herself on double top. Hammond back on 2-5-4
60.
before these darts. So this for 2-2.
Game shot.
And there it is, Fallon Sherrock breaking straight back and levelling up this final.
Back on throw.
$60. $83. $140.
Decent stuff in this final. Fallon averaging just over 90. Corrine just below 80.
100.
She doesn't want to find herself in the same position as she did last year, Fallon Sherrock. She's got longer to
59.
fight back, but she left herself too much to do in that last event, didn't she? Even winning it in the end wasn't enough. She lost out on legs one in the end.
58.
But knew at the end of the, I think it was the end of the quarterfinals, that she knew she wouldn't be able to seal a place at Alexandra Palace.
100.
She's certainly the darling of darts fans there, and it will be some scene for the Queen to return to her palace in front of a packed house.
180.
So a long way off that, and Corrine Hammond is still going to have a big say in this one, a maximum from her. And we know what her finishing's been like under pressure.
55.
Yeah, we certainly do. And she is under pressure as well. Big 20 now for tops. Tops for another breaker throw.
60.
Oh, she knew, I think, soon she'd let that go, Murph, that it wasn't going to be high enough.
May only be the ball. All she's got is a ball.
62.
She can't quite find it. An opportunity for the Australian ace to break again and effectively take control of this darts match. Good guide, can she use it?
10 scored.
Wrong side.
Double 4 for Fallon.
Game shot.
That's a good last dart. It's only a holder throw. But in the context of this match, it puts a 3-2 up. Now if she can attack Corrine's throw here, and dare I say break her throw, she will be in total control of this match. A fair play to Corrine, kicks off with a 1-2-5. She's going to make her work for it.
140.
Well, that might be the moment that Corrine Hammond looks back at and thinks it's where this final got away. 4 darts to break and have a 3-2 lead herself.
45.
Fallon is just looking very, very comfortable in the zone.
140.
Back-to-back ton 40s, and that break that you suggested she would be after is very much within her sights.
90.
Good last dart there from Corrine. But she has lost the throw now. It's all about exerting pressure.
41.
I'm afraid Fallon didn't do it there with that throw. Back-to-back 140s followed by a 41. She's opened the door again for Corrine to get back into this leg. Has to stay up.
85.
It's an excellent dart. She was about to take aim at treble 19 and she just realised before she did that she needed to somehow squeeze a dart into the treble 20. She's managed it. She's given herself an outside opportunity to win this leg.
Oh, do you know what I was just about to say? What a shot this would be, Murph. Very unlucky. But she gave it a go.
96.
Fallon now tops.
And then it pops. And Fallon Sherrock has a firm grip on this final, a 4-2 lead, and is now throwing to take her second Women's Series title in the last couple of years.
96.
Still at that 90 average.
140.
Fallon Sherrock. Very, very good display. Corrine Hammond has certainly played her part in this tournament and has played her part in this final, but
60.
we'll look back at those 4 missed starts to win the 5th leg.
$57.
Corrine seems to have lost her score and boots a little bit in this leg now. A leg that really matters.
58.
Fallon's not pushing the pressure on. I was just going to say needs a treble, but a bigger treble than that.
41. $100.
Fallon finds a treble. Not on a finish though, but Hammond needs one. I'll have to think about this as well. 100's no good to her. 99 is. Sherrock now can just compose herself
32.
and try and wrap it up in the next 6 darts.
I got 6 darts at this 187.
100.
Corrine really needs to put a hole in this, Murph. Big hole. She left to finish.
64.
Will she get a shot?
Treble 17. Treble 20. Double 5.
Game shot and the match. Fallon
And it's
Sherrock.
success for Sherrock at the Women's Series.
Well
As
played.
Fallon fights back, having been beaten in the last 16 by Lisa Ashton, who went on to win Event 1. Fallon Sherrock wins Event 2 and gives herself a chance of qualifying for the Grand Slam and the World Championship. It's just the second of 12 events. A third will follow straight on after this one. But it is the big names, the ones we perhaps expected to be in the race. Fallon Sherrock, the winner of Event 2. Stay with us. Event 3 will get underway very shortly.